Hello everyone. So yesterday we got hematite and titanite from Glacio, and now we are in the process of making one more large resource canister with nanocarbon alloy, right? So today we will need to get soil, that's for sure. And we will, I like to set up another graphite extractor on Glacio maybe at the core. We found a good spot, right? I wanted to do a quick shout out to a couple of recent subscribers. I can only see the people that share the subscription status, right? The people that don't share the subscription status, I don't get to see. So there's Nikki, who subscribed on July 24th. Loyal Killer, he's from Germany, subscribed also July 24th. And then Paul Kennett, July 23rd. Rahamin Futi, July 18th. Soulless Place, July 18th. Elliot Savage, July 18th. Then Colton Owens, July 16th. Nesse Turhan, July 8th. Sabuka Survivor, I mentioned you before, July 4th. And of course, Infernal on July 2nd. So very cool, very happy about you guys subscribing. Just wanted to give you a quick shout out. I will preload the game and talk a little bit about what else we can do today. Well, once we have the graphite extractor set up, right, I will see what else is in the critical queue. I think titanite might be next. Hematite, we are sort of looking okay at the moment. We have 4 auto extractors going. One is on a completely new deposit, right? And that one is producing pretty steadily, so I'm happy about that. I do stream every day, and I only play on stream, right? So you guys get to see everything that happens, the good, the bad, and sometimes the ugly, right? There's no staging, no behind the scenes, right? No cutting of video. Whatever happens, you guys get to see, right? So if you want to get notified when I start streaming, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon will give you either an in-app notification or it will send you an email if you don't have the app installed. Let's get into the game. So I can see the game in OBS. Let's see YouTube. Switching now to perfect. Beautiful. So we are here. We now have 2400 nanocarbon alloy. This one is empty. It's waiting for this to fill up. And we are waiting for the soil to run out. How are we doing on the gases? And the soil just ran out. Yep. So, as I said, we need to go and get soil. That is such a chore, unfortunately. I didn't get to catch it. And it's up there somehow. Alright. No problem. Soil is sort of like the most boringest thing. I wish there would be auto extractor for soil, right? So we have these 2 tunnels. Actually, we have now 3 tunnels, I think. Right, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Can't avoid it. Because for the organic, I opted to do it with soil, right? The layer here is razor thin. You have to watch out not to go too deep. I saw earlier that it was 40 paving the floor, so there was no more floor. I don't know how this guy survived. You just have to do this for like 50 minutes. That was a thick compound. A thick compound because you go to check stream. I'm hoping that people will start joining a little bit later when we're doing more interesting stuff. You know? So we had a little bit of an accident there. So much is undeniable. It's okay. I just need to get out of here somehow. Maybe today is not a good day. Let's delouse the rover a little bit. Because this compound here is strong. The spherulite is okay, but the compound, I don't know. What do you make from compound printers and such, right? Checking stream real quick. Alright, let's give this another try. We are a fifth filled up. Going on to a strong fourth. We have a new viewer. I want to apologize right from the front. I need to get soil for the carbon for the steel. So unfortunately for the next like 15 minutes we'll be just rovering. I will check chat, so if you want to talk about something specific, let me know. I'm happy to talk while rovering. It requires a little bit of attention, but not like the world attention. And this is in survival mode, right? So I can't spawn in things. It's not construction mode. So we are about a third full. Not sure if I'm seeing that correctly. We don't need to research items anymore. I don't want to go too deep because the tape layers on silver are rather thin. So definitely a third full now. And the way back will be easy. We just turn around and fall as fast as we can. Hey, probably a sprung bearing. Hello, sir. How are you doing, my man? Thanks for talking to me. I don't know if you're already a subscriber. I stream every day, and my thing is I only play on stream. I don't stage anything. I don't do any behind the scenes. There's no one else playing. This is survival, and I'm the only one for the most part. Occasionally people sneak in via Steam, but that is not intentional for the most part. I have also friends on Steam. They are more than welcome to join. So glad that you joined. If you want to get notified, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon will give you those notifications when I start streaming. I typically start streaming 5:30 p.m. Eastern Pacific time or 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Things are not going according to plan. All right, let's see what we can do here. I'm just going to wing this a little bit. You see, I don't have any problems with stuff here. I found your channel a few days ago and have been enjoying watching your patch streams for 120. That is, and by the way, we have a second viewer. Thanks for joining. That is so awesome. I love it. Probably a sprung bearing. I only play on stream. I don't play off stream, right? So there is no staging like all the other players, right? They have like photo sites, right? So there's an area on their base that is to take pictures, right? And I don't do that, right? It's my stuff is all authentic. Whatever happens, you guys get to see. Every time I die, you guys get to see that. When it takes, how long it takes to recover from death, you guys get to see that, right? Every boring bit and piece you guys get to see, but it's all real, right? There's no fakery. So that's my thing. I got into an Astroneer shortly after it came out and always struggled to maintain interest after a certain point in the game. I feel for you. Astroneer, the content is sort of like some people can finish the game in like 2 weeks, right? But fortunately, every 3 months, System Era, that's the Seattle-based company that makes the game, right? They make new patches. So the last patch was the jet-powered update. And by the way, just for full transparency, I'm going to stop the rover so that you can hear me completely. I renamed my YouTube videos just recently. I mean, the videos are the same, but the title used to be Astroneer Patch 120. But the problem is no one is searching for Patch 120. They are all searching for jet-powered update gameplay. So I did a little bit of search engine optimization, and that could be how you found me possibly, right? That now more people, YouTube is showing my videos to more people. Can you believe how much crap is on this way? I'm getting tired of, look at this! I mean, seriously, there's like everything in the kitchen sink in the way. I just want to get some soil. What the heckly doody? Right? I just want to get some soil. This is like the most busiest run ever. I really do love the game though. Just have to find ideas. So let's talk about some ideas, right? Currently, I'm doing a challenge where I'm making 4,800 nanocarbon alloy. Wrong button, by the way. Just want to be really honest about that. Wrong button as you see me do this here, right? So 4,800 nanocarbon alloy. Before I did a challenge where I made solar arrays, the large ones, around 8 trucks. It took about 2 weeks. It was really hard. You need to make about 342, something like that, solar arrays to make it around the planet. Now on the upside, the power that I'm getting, I think this is a generator, but let's check it out. This is a little bit unique. The power that I'm getting on Aatrox is 1,000 power, just straight up 1,000, right? So, but every patch gets released, I start a new game. Look at this. This is so unique. Right? Because this research chamber is sort of intertwined. Not only is there a generator here, hold on, let me zoom out a little bit, but there's also a mushroom research item. Are you seeing this? Live on stream. I'm not making this up. Oh, because there's two platforms. There's this platform here, it's fixed. That's the research item. And on the bottom platform is the generator. That is what's going on here. So I saw that when I was zipping by, and I felt like I wanted to show that on stream. Very unique situation. So you can make solar arrays around a planet. That is a fun and useful thing to do. You don't have to start a new save game like I do with every task, right? Because I need new challenges, I need to make content, right? So that people will watch. Hold on, this is a little bit too high. I will go further down. Another thing that I did 2 save games ago, I made 1,007 shelters. It's a huge city, also on GitHub, right? And of course you get 1,700 power, right? So there is a ton of things that you can do. If I have time before when I finish 4,800 nanocarbon alloy, before the next patch hits, I will make 4,800 RTGs for something like 19,000 power. So for the very first time, we will see 5 digits before the decimal on the splitter, and we'll see if it works, if I have time. This is too deep, I need to go higher. I'm ceiling scraping. Yeah, I need to be here where the light brown and dark brown meet. I need to be here, in that area. And we are about 3/4 full. So we are almost done, I promise you. I'm very sorry, but this is survival. Whatever happens, happens, right? I need to go a little bit higher. I need to light brown. Those are some good ideas. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. To be honest, those are huge projects, right? I mean, 4,800 nanocarbon alloy is a huge project. You need 9,600 ammonium by itself, right? 9,600 ammonium. It's huge, right? I have something like, I lost count how many auto extractors I have. What was this? Compound, right? It looked a little bit like Astroneer. I apologize. A little bit, which would be unusual, right, at this layer. So the RTGs, I have no idea because the auto arms cannot unpack it. So I have to 4,800 times, right? I have to unpackage RTGs and put them on large storage silos. It will take days, right? Just unpackaging them. But it will be a record. No one has done this before, ever. Right? And it happens right here, live on stream. You guys get to see everything. And that's what I like, right? It is authentic, it is real. There is no fakery, there is no staging behind the scenes. Oh look, I'm on another planet. How did that happen? Nothing like that, right? You guys get to see everything that happens. That's my promise to you. And so far I have been only playing Astroneer, and the reason is my subscriber count is still low, right? If I were to start a new game, I would start with 0 subscribers again, right? And then I have to work my way up. By the way, I started this channel. You can see now I have 134 subscribers. And by the way, I don't get paid until you have 1,000 subscribers. So YouTube just pockets all that money. Whoop, 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 gone, right? So until 1,000 subscribers, I don't get paid, right? It took since December 20th or something like that, up to now, to get 134 subscribers. It's a grind, right? It is a lot of work, but I enjoy it thoroughly. We are almost Dunsky here. Almost Dunsky. I think that might be Dunsky. Let's check a little bit. And I calculated I need to do that 4.8 times. So probably I need to do that like another 2-3 times, something like that. That's a reality. Let me check stream again. I originally found your channel while looking for info on how to automate things. Yeah, I'm almost to the point in the series where you start automating things. Yeah, cool, dude. Very awesome. I feel I should also So I really like how um, you're not super obnoxious. Oh, thanks, thanks. Yeah, I don't do this. Hey, how's everyone doing? Right? I don't do this. I do speak loud because I'm in a garage, right? This is the potato setup, right? I have one PC. Everything is running on that one PC. And I can tell you, by the way, what the CPU load is on the PC right now. 44%. But you know, 44% is still okay. Let me see if I have frame drop. No, zero frame drop. So we're good. We're good. Zero frame drop is perfect. So yeah, it's the potato setup, right? Until I start getting a paycheck, I'm just using whatever I have, right? And by the way, the estimate for 1,000 subscribers, monthly paycheck is going to be about $200. So it's not like the big boys, right? That make like 100,000 a month. No, 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 not with 1,000 subscribers. But you know, I enjoy doing this, right? And so this is why after work, right? I do this for like an hour and a half, and then I watch Amazon Prime or something else, right? Some other stuff, right? And I have a beer, you know, and I unwind a little bit. But after work, I really enjoy doing this. I like talking to people. I like answering questions if you have any questions, right? And I really like that you enjoy my series, right? I promise you this is not going to change. I'm not going to become a different person because I have already a job, right? I have a fulfilling job that satisfies me. I just need something to unwind after work, and this helps, right? And also talking to you guys helps me at work, talking to people, right? I'm not used to that, and so this really helps me. The streaming, then you could get a second monitor. Yeah, I need to, but you know, second monitor is going to be like $600, $800 for the monitor that I want, right? So it, uh, it's a working research chamber. We are done. I unlocked everything, right? And we have like 140,000 bytes. We are completely done. But this is a fully working research chamber, and it is on the first cave layer of silver, which is extremely rare. Extremely rare. Unbelievable. If I would have found that in the beginning, I would have been so happy. What can you say, right? What can you say? This is how life goes, man. Yeah, I need, because I need a high frequency gaming monitor, right? All my favorite streamers all do it as a hobby. Vibe gets weird when it becomes a job. Yeah, I agree, right? The thing is, this computer where I'm streaming on, it is 7 years old. It is actually running Windows 7. So getting XSplit to work on Windows 7, it is unsupported, right? I needed to do some advanced trickery to get XSplit to work, to have the background removal, right? Because I'm literally sitting in a garage. Behind me is my old kitchen, right? I replaced the kitchen cabinets, and the old kitchen cabinets moved in the garage, and there's now gardening tools, and shears and gloves and those kind of things in there. So I don't, it won't look good, right? Maybe if we do an Ask Me Anything session or something like that, right? Then I can show you guys the background. But yeah, this computer is 7 years old. But back then it was the top of the line processor. Actually, one step below, because the I think the price difference was like $800, right, to the top of the line. So I got second best. And I think that sucker was already something like $1,700, right? It was 7 years ago. It's still today is really good. This computer is rocking an NVIDIA 980, which by then was the second best graphic card, right? And I have a Rogue monitor with a refresh rate of 144 hertz. So I don't know if they still sell those, but I checked in 2021. It is still considered PC Gamer best monitor after 7 years. Actually, I didn't get the monitor right away. I had to wait a little bit because the sucker is like $800. So money doesn't grow on trees. You need to do whatever you can. But you know, the PC I have been using strong, but you know, all the new software does require um, Windows 10 at the minimum. Yeah, it's an i7 for sure. Yep, it's an i7, and it's. I could probably look up the processor. Let me check if I can see this somewhere under management. Let me see. If it shows up as a device, I can look it up. Computer? Nope. Processors here. i7 4790K. It's a 4 gigahertz processor, and it's an 8-core machine, but it's hyper-threaded, so it has 4 physical dies, right, with hyper-threading. So again, it's an i7 4790K. K. So that out of the way, we stopped producing somewhere. I think it will be a gas. Step 1, you can go here. It's not soil because I just checked soil and soil is looking okay. Let me see, green, green, green. Green, green, green. Green, 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 green. Perfect. And this one here is green too, right? Yep. And then we have a whole bunch of resources. Let's check the gases. I think the gases are the problem. Some gas ran out. And it is helium. No problemo. So you see here, we currently have 2400 nanocarbon alloys. So I'm about halfway through, right? This is all nanocarbon. See, nanocarbon, 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 and nanocarbon. This is empty because it's waiting for this guy to fill up. Right, so I already have a reserve canister. So that is good. Now let's fix the rover real quick. I have a 980 with an i5 4690K. So very similar. It's amazing how well it aged. Yeah, it's still good. I mean, no doubt about it. This still kicks butt even with the latest Intel processors. This is still a-okay. No doubt about it. This is still a-okay. Let's see, what do we have here? I just need to delouse the rover a little bit. And then we were going to... Why is this not clicky-clackety? What's going on here? You're not out of graphite, are you? No. Why is it not clicky-clackety? Gas is missing. Yeah. You're supposed to take this gas, you dummy. Is it the wrong gas? It is the wrong gas. It is the wrong gas. So hold on. One of these is, this is argon. These are helium. Oh, you know what? I just put them on the wrong side. The argon goes here, the helium goes here. Hold on, let me open this up for you, for this guy, so that we can continue. The argon is here. And we have to refill argon pretty soon. This is argon, this is argon, this is helium. You know, they couldn't have made different colors, right? No. They have to make light blue and dark blue. Alright, so we're looking good. This has to be exchanged here pretty soon, but the automation continues. Do you have anything being automated right now? Still trying to figure out how that works. Yeah. By the way, we have a second viewer. Thanks for joining. This is nanocarbon alloy automation. So I will walk you through real quick. You know, customer service. Since you subscribed, you know. Hydrogen, auto arm. It is important to separate the two, otherwise this guy will fill up stuff. Chemistry lab, and here is what do you call it? Ammonium, right? Then the hydrazine is being pushed into this chemistry lab that gets graphite from here. See graphite? Right? This is for the titanium alloy. I will walk over so that you can see. Here's, you just need to watch the auto arms. Here's titanium. smelter, auto on, right? Titanium into this chemistry lab that takes nitrogen and graphene, making titanium alloy. Auto arm over here. This guy takes it, puts it in there. On this side, we have a little bit of an unconventional setup. Empty soil canister, full soil canister. Look the direction it's facing. Soil here, soil centrifuge, 2 smelters, making carbon. This is hematite into iron smelted, auto arm, chemistry lab, argon into steel. Steel goes out over there. We'll see it taking it out in just a second. Now, and goes into this chemistry lab. With the helium that comes from here, it makes nanocarbon alloy. Pretty straightforward.
Oh, cool. I think I'm starting to get it now.
Yeah, you know, you need to experiment a little bit. I had some, how do I say, not successes. I had some not successes where things are, and if you watch this series, right, from jet powered update from the beginning, I slowly start building the automation, and there is things broken in it, right? And so you will see that I'm, you know, constantly trying to fix the broken things. What is in here? Scrap, right? I think I have too much carbon, resin. This is garbage. Carbon, resin. I think I need one for zinc. What is here? Graphite. So let's take this one here for zinc, right? No problemo. Let's do like so. So it just sucks it in. I can't switch. I don't know why. It doesn't want to switch with this guy. It's cursed. Sometimes it's cursed. And then I put you on. And then I put you on.
The only downside of watching streams of this game is picking up pet peeves and bugs I might otherwise not have noticed.
But there's a lot of bugs, man. I don't know how to tell you that. There's a lot of bugs, right? My theory is that they are working on a new engine. So hopefully the new engine can fix stuff. Come on, take it. Yeah, perfect. So you can see it is producing behind me nanocarbon alloy, right? So we will make some auto extractors in just a moment, and then go to Glacio and place them there. But well, thanks for that. There's a preference. It will make 1, 2, 3, 4 in that order. The rover I need to park downstairs because it gets locked up here. It always locks up. So nothing I can do. And by the way, before we go there, let's check argon real quick. Argon is empty. So we're going to fill this up. I hope this is argon, right? I just need to check. Argon. I will show you the auto extractors that I'm having. We will jiggle them. Or we will reposition them if you so want to call it, right? Let's take this with us, regardless. And we need to reposition the auto extractors. I don't hear them pounding, so they are probably glitched. We do the graphite first on the surface. Boink. We have 4. But they are all running out, so I need to do something to replace them. So this one is glitchy. And it's super low. Super low. Okay, that works. I don't need to reposition it. Folio. So that's number 1. There's 3 more. Unfortunately, most of them are running out. So I need, because I still need to make 2,400, right? I'm halfway done with the challenge. So I need 2,400 graphite, right? So if they are running out and not producing, I need alternatives before bad things happen. This one is still producing, that's good. How full are you? Oh man, this guy's almost completely full. But you see, it's low. It's really low. I want to wait for it to produce a resource to see if the auto arm can reach it. Ah, it just crapped out. Okay, auto arm can reach it. Oh my god. Almost died there. That happens a lot in the game, to be honest. Because I always look somewhere else. I'm looking currently over there. So sometimes I'm driving down the abyss. See, this one is like almost empty. How much do you have? 395, dude. This one is almost full. Oh my goodness. But you see, they are nearing their end. They're nearing the end. Nearing their end. And this one is the most empty of them all. How much did you produce so far? 324. I mean, you know, beggars can't be choosers, but I think after this, these ones might be Dunskies. I just want to see that the auto arm can pick it up. Come on, one more. Yeah, auto arm can pick it up. So I got lucky that I had all this graphite here. But overall, you know, 4,800 is an ungodly amount of graphite.
Despite all its faults, this is one of my favorite games. It's nice to know Systemera is continuing the franchise.
Yeah, they are definitely, you know, there's a blog post, official blog post, right, where they are saying that they are still making good money with Astroneer. It's a little bit unusual, right? I wouldn't have phrased it like that. But now we are checking ammonium. But, you know, the truth is the truth, right? So, whatever, however you phrase it, the truth is still the truth, right? It doesn't matter. So if they can make good money from it, then great. But my theory is they're using the majority of their staff to build a new engine. I don't know how this will look like, but you know, Joe Tirado, I hope I pronounced his name correctly, said multiple times, right, that there are limitations to the game where Astroneer cannot do certain things I was completely airborne there for a second. I don't know if you guys on stream were able to see this. I was completely airborne. I managed to actually come down upside down in that tube. That was a good day. So here's an experiment that I'm running for like 10 streams or something. See this, guys? They are still perfectly fine. They're not overclocked, there's nothing special about them. The only difference is that they are making 32 resources. And in the grand scheme of things, 32 is not a lot, to be honest, right? What am I, if I need 4,800, what the heck am I going to do with 32, right? It's close to nothing. But this is still running strong. And so my theory is this is how the auto extractors were tested. Right? They used this setup to test them, and yeah, they come back A-okay. Everything is running perfectly fine. Auto extractors, yep. So there's some random malachite here. Don't know what that does there. Oh, see, this one is not feeling well, but it's still running, I think. Right? Is it running? Yeah, it's still running. Let's keep it running, man. If it runs, then it runs. But you see, it's slowly running out, right? You can tell. And these two guys here going strong for like 2 weeks now. Since the very beginning. It's pretty amazing, to be honest. And I keep them running just as an experiment, you know? They're still making decent ammonium. Can't complain. Enable, always check, man. You will regret when you come back an hour and stuff not working. I will leave this here. But yeah, ammonium is going to be a problem. This guy didn't produce too much over here. And I have ammonium on Kalidor, but not here. So now we'll make some auto extractor, and we're going to Glacio to the core for graphite, because graphite is sort of like in the critical path at the moment. There's some graphite at the core here too, but it is mixed with quartz, so I don't know what the auto extractor will do, how it will perform. Right? Will it pick up one quartz, one graphite, one quartz, one graphite? I don't know. That would be terrible. That would be worst case outcome, to be honest. So next we are going to make the auto extractor and all the fixings. And then we are going to go to Glacio, drive to the core, and position it there. I'm just going to take a break from talking, because I think I have been talking a lot. I do need to practice though, right? I used to be sort of a little bit on the shy side, so this is helping me with, you know, talking to people. So we are coming here up on the ramp. I just need to park the rover off the gateway, because the rover always glitches on the gateway. It just doesn't move. You can't even see if the rover stands still. Watch this. I can actually do this, see? And when the rover is glitched on the gateway, you can't even do that. It's just completely frozen. So now we need to make an auto extractor, a large T, an RTG, a large resource canister, and two delay repeaters and one button repeater. This can go here. Then this can go here for now, because I will need it in just a second. And I can hear the auto extractor now in the background. Just checking, am I completely clear? Yep. Alright, so I need 2 nanocarbon alloy. What's with the quartz? Is the soil out? Soil is out. Too bad there's no large canisters for gas and for soil, right? That would be really fantastic. Yeah, this is looking good. Alright, need 2 nanocarbon alloys, 1 for an RTG and 1 for a resource canister. Need some quartz here. So first let's make the, oh, I need to smelt this. Jesus. I need to smelt this real quick. For the RTG, we just need this. Right? Right, now we can print. And then I need a large T. Oh, this one is full, which is good because we need 2 and 1 resin, right? Where's the resin? Here, I think. Oh no. Oh no. We're sort of running out of resin a little bit. Oh my goodness. Alright, fine. Oh, it's taking the diamond. I mean, we have enough of one. So don't worry. It will eventually take the resin. But we have enough of them. So now a large T. Large T. What else do I need? I need a bunch of buttons. This is difficult. So we're having all the things here. All the things. What is in here? Organic. I will move the organic down. And we need to print a bunch of repeaters and stuff like that. I need 2 delay repeaters. 2. And then 1 button repeater. What else do we need? RTG auto arm. Where's the graphite? And more aluminum. And an auto arm, please. We're almost ready. This is for Visenya, this RPG. Different purpose.
You only 2 people? Yeah, hey, MLG.
Yeah, 2 viewers. Thanks for watching. By the way, I only play on stream. That is sort of my specialty, right? That I don't stage anything. I don't do anything behind the scenes. I play after work. I play for an hour and a half. and I stream. So whatever happens, you guys get to see. That's the cool thing, right? You know, sometimes it's good, sometimes not so good, right? Whatever happens, happens. That's what you guys get to see. This is almost done, skis, but I will not touch it for now. Let's go to Glacio. Yeah, if you have questions, Emil, let me know. Sup, Emil? I'm interested to see how the repeaters work. Yeah, I will show you. Now, 3 viewers. Thanks for joining. I only play on stream and I play every day, right? After work, I basically play for an hour and a half, and you guys get to see everything that happens. There's no behind the scenes staging, no editing, no nonsense. Whatever happens, you guys get to see. So here's my, I should have brought a gas canister, I forgot. Here's sort of like my setup. There, perfect. And we're going to the core now. So the challenge, Emil, that I'm currently working on is 4,800 nanocarbon alloy. I'm about halfway done. Halfway. So while we are here, I will also tour the auto extractors on this planet that I'm having. I'm having more auto extractors on Kalidor and on Vicinia, but this is Glacio, so I can show you what I have here. Alright, so here's still, oh, this one is almost full. Titanite. This is still the old school setup, and this genuinely just ran out. It's perfectly normal to just reposition them. See, all the titanite appears again. If you don't believe me, the real thing. Right? And they just make titanite here until the cows come home. Then, we're going to check on the hematite. Hematite auto extractors, I have 4, and I have another titanite downstairs. 4,800, you need to be on top of, it's like work, dude. You have to be on top of things. 4,800, right, doesn't make itself. You need to be on top of things. And I'm setting now up another one for graphite, right? Because you guys saw earlier that the graphite is sort of low. So we'll just check the hematite here, and then we go to the core. Alright, there's an invisible pixel. If you guys don't know what an invisible pixel is, it breaks the roller. So I need to sort of drive here to the left-hand side to avoid the invisible pixel. Am I really stuck on the rover? There's an entrance here. Oh, my man is full. Oh, it gave me a hematite. Ah, dear lordy lord. That's fine. We'll stuff it somewhere else. We'll stuff it in something else. Don't worry. So this one is full. That's good. That's good news, bears. By the way, I don't need the research items anymore. Everything is unlocked in the catalog. And I did a research challenge last save. I start a new save every patch. So last save, I did a research challenge. I got about 7.6, 7.8, something like that million bytes between 2 patches, right? Alright, let me see. Oh wow, lol, that's a handy bug. Yep. Hold on, did I drive by? No, it's right here. Oh dude, it's still going. This guy is going to make me money here. This guy, and see, it's this much full, so I just give him this donation from the other one. And I will set up the delay repeater so you guys get to see that. So if you want to see how to overclock the auto extractor, just hang in there. Much like myself, I need to hang in this as well, right? 4,800, it doesn't make itself. That's all I'm going to say. This one is accessible for here. You sort of need to remember the routes, right? Remember the routes. And we're just going to reposition this guy. And then how much does it have in there? Hold on, I will take the rover a little forward. Up to here. It's going. It's not great. Put it this way, it's not great. The rover is a little bit too close to this. This is running out. This is why we make the hematite further here. This is running out. When that happens, that nothing gets produced. How much is in here? 70. I think I left it at like 60. So if nothing gets produced, the reason could be it's running out. Alright, that works. Let's check the last hematite. And then we go downstairs and we do the full setup. And you guys get to see that. Hey, Silas! Experiment! Hey, Silas, how you doing? Good to see you here. Hey, Silas, I only play on stream. And I play every day. So after work, basically, you know, I play for an hour and a half, and whatever happens, you guys get to see. If you want to get notified when I'm streaming, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon will give you either an in-app notification, or if you don't have the YouTube app installed, it will give you send you an email. So there's my last hematite. How are you doing here, son? Not good. 142. I will reposition it. That's good enough. Now, for the favorite thing, we're setting up a new graphite extractor on the core. On the core. Glacio has actually great graphite fields. Atrox does as well, but they're usually mixed with quartz and clay. Silas, how are you doing, my man? Good to have you here. So we need to go further down. Right, and while the current nanocarbon alloy is producing, I'm already looking for the next set of ammonium, graphite, hematite, titanite. The gases are taken care of. The gases are real easy. I can show you the gases on Glacio when we get back up, if you want to wait that long. It's going to be maybe like 10-20 minutes, something like that. I just need to get down to the core, set this all up, not die. Did you guys see that? Not die. Step one, not die. There's also some ammonium here, so we could get ammonium from this layer as well. If ammonium ever becomes an issue. I have an ammonium extractor on Calidor, so that's helping a lot. I think, dear Lord, of course, gravity, you know, chill out. Gravity at the core is really low, right? So the rover goes bouncing all over the place. Okay, that's it, that's it. Slow down, slow down, slow down. So I think my graphite is over here. Going really slow. That's Glacio core, right? Really slow. Glacio is one of the lowest gravities at the core. Oh, by the way, for everyone that's live on stream, have you ever seen these research items? Don't they look amazing? It's a mineral, and I think it looks like really delicious candy. They give like 14,000, 16,000. It's different with every safe game. So just wanted to show you guys that. Alright, here's my graphite deposit. You guys see that I hope it's a fat one. We never know how fat it is. Where's the auto extractor? I didn't make one, right? I didn't make an auto extractor. Alright, no worries, I forgot. We'll make an auto extractor and come back, no worries. This is an RTG. This is the auto arm. Alright, and I will also show the setup of the delay repeaters, but we need the auto extractor for that. So we'll have 2 delay repeaters here and there, and 1 button repeater to turn it on. So unfortunately I forgot, my apologies, I forgot the auto extractor. We need to go and get it. We need to make one real quick. Should be no problem. I think it's titanium, not titanium alloy, something titanium carbide, something like that. It's going to be easy. Of course, the auto extractor is a big item, right? So I was wondering where the heck is the auto extractor? Glacier core, very low gravity, but we can make it. No worries. You guys are in good hands. You guys see the rover fishtailing because of the low gravity? It's really hard to drive it. I just tapped the keyboard. It's amazing. Just tap it. Yeah, it's getting a little bit better. Yeah, no worries. You know, that's why it's authentic, right? You guys get to see everything that happens. And making the auto extractor is no challenge whatsoever. I just need to go back to silver real quick. And it also needs, I believe, 2 extra chips or something, and I already have the extra chips. So it's really trivial to make. Alright, rover is now here. We are almost to the surface. Almost to the surface. This is an easy one. I went down a little bit, turned, and then just went to the core. Don't care. I don't know what I was thinking that day. Usually I zigzag a little bit more, but this time I went for it, and it worked out well. No problem. Oh, here's, by the way, for you guys, for the waiting time, here's my setup for the argon. So we have 1 atmospheric condenser. We have 5 RTGs. The 5th one is hiding back here. 5 RTGs, right? So 20 power. This needs 20 power. 1 power from the shelter, and it just keeps making argon until the cows come home. Very easy setup. And because there is no large canister for gases, I just come and grab a canister and make it happen. So Silva, I see already here. It's kind of sandwiched between Kalidor and Bassania. This time I can take an empty one with me. What is it waiting? Ammonium? Is it waiting for anything? No. It's running fine. It's running fine. We just need ammonium. Alright, and the thumpers are going as well. So we make an auto extractor. It's here. It needs rubber, tungsten carbide, and steel. Steel I'm going to steal. Do I have a steel over here? There's a steel here. Tungsten carbide. Alright, hold on. And then carbon is here, I think, right? Rubber needs organic and resin, because I need to fetch that next. Organic and resin. Organic? Don't I have organic? Zinc, diamond, graphite, organic. And resin should be here. So rubber. And an extra chip, right? Extra chips I have like a ton over here, see? By the way, this is all the RTGs that I'm having, the small ones. So there is 5 missing out of 24, so I have 19. And then there's a whole bunch of other stuff here. If you guys want to see it, let me know. I don't mind showing you. So this should now be oakley dokley, right? It's good. Okay, this was somehow set to auto. That was very surprising. And you just slap it up here in the slot and you're good. You're Gucci. See, and this is halfway full now. Alright, I'll give you a little bit of a tour here. I used to have 6 research chambers. I shredded them. And technically I can shred those too, but then I have some open space here for other stuff. So here I have 2 storage silos with RTGs. So it's 48 each. So they make 96 power. This entire automation, when everything is turned on, takes about 114 power. So this is why we have the batteries going when there is no wind and no sun. We have the batteries kick in and help us out a little bit. By the way, everything that you guys see here is found. I didn't make a single item. I think one of the batteries is a mission you need to make it. But other than that, I didn't make a single item. I still see that the ammonium is fine. So that's looking Gucci. We still have 2 viewers. I think CRF dropped off. He had sort of like a flaky connection. I can see it on the graph. He was walking in and out. Are you done here sometime soon? I mean, it still has like 15 in there, right? So. And this is where the 4800 nanocarbon alloy will be located once I'm done, right? And then we need to make this much lithium, and we need to make 100 of these. With 4 of these each. 4 of these large storage silo B. And then put them full with RTGs. If I have enough time before the patch hits. Because System Era could release the patch early, right? And then what can I do? I will start a new game. You know, unless the patch is like a single hoverboard or something like that. I don't... Yeah, I think I hear the thumper in the back, so good. Have you finished printing? Yes, sir. So we just put you here. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. Take down the rover, position it, and then I will show you how to delay repeaters, how to overclock the thing. There's actually a Glacio right here. Yeah. Easy peasy. And we put this guy right here. I can't see my cursor, it's so bright. Wow, that happened. Right? So now we're going to the core. I just need to be a little bit gentle as I get closer to the core. I think it's more white 15. Alright. And this is just a straight right, but we need to be gentle. It's not easy. The rower is trying to run away. It was bucking there a little bit. I don't know if you guys were able to see that on stream. It was bucking there a little bit. The gravity is really bad. Alright, here we're back. Put the auto extractor up. And I'm curious what the reading is on this graphite. I don't know, of course, first time. First time I'm going to see it. I think I can see it from here. If that's a true reading, that's a fact. Dude, I was like completely airborne. That's fact. Yeah, it has to be closer there. Oh God. I can't believe it. Oh, this is fat graphite. Oh my goodness. This is fat graphite. Fat graphite. So now we are going to overclock it, but I need to do the overclocking from another side because this is... It has to be positioned over there. You guys see it's almost full. It's almost full. So we do it here and we do it like close to the floor. So this is a delay repeater. You set it here. You set the delay repeater to 9. 9 is the correct number. 9. Next delay repeater, also 9. Make it easy. Right? It's a little bit of a tight setup here, but I'm so excited about the amount of graphite that I'm getting here. 9. And the button repeater. Technically, the button repeater is not required after the initial setup. So what you do, here's how it works. You take this and you create a segment and then attach it to the auto extractor. And attach it to the auto extractor, right? Then you branch it and you attach it to this guy. I will show you exactly. Like so. Right? Nice side twist. And you do that 3 times. The same principle applies. You take this, you create a segment, you attach it. I don't actually, I can't see the top completely. You attach it to the auto extractor. Here's 5. You branch it, you attach it to this guy. Like so. Then you take this, you create a segment, and you attach it to the auto extractor. And then you branch it, and you attach it to this guy. Just like so. And then you turn it on here, I just, for me it's C, just holding C. So you guys might be different C. And now you have an overclocked auto extractor. Right? And the correct sequence, this is the wrong sequence. So sometimes it gets confused, but it will fix it. So the correct sequence is down, up, pump, down, up, pump, down, up, pump. That's the correct sequence. Down, up. Nope, that's incorrect. But it will fix itself over time. I'm just checking if they are all 9s. 9 and 9. All right. So they will fix it themselves over time, I hope. I've never actually seen it like perform that badly for so long. That's correct sequence. I don't know why it's misbehaving, but it doesn't matter, right? This is a very thick deposit. It will be getting graphite for a very long time, right? So what I'll do now here for this one is I'll change it to black, like so, so that I know that there's just a resource here. Right, so this is our backup plan for graphite. We need 4,800. So now, let me just check how long have I been streaming. For an hour and 15 minutes. So maybe one thing that we can do is we can visit Calidor and Bassinia. Check the auto extractors there, and then we basically have a full tour. The rover though. The rover. Rover though. You guys can see that this ramp, I had to curve it a little bit because I was going directly into the gateway here. So it is a little bit curved, so going up, I need to steer a little bit. Ideally, you just want to make a straight drive. Don't steer, don't do anything. Because every time you need to go back up, right, you would have to steer. So 2 safe games, I made that mistake and then I had to steer. It was like a slight left turn and it was annoying for the entire game, right? Every time I had to go down there, I had to steer. Try to avoid that. So we're going to Calidor and Bassinia. Let me know which one you want to do first. It doesn't matter, I have to do both, so it's going to be totally cool. So Calidor, we have ammonium setup. Bassinia, we have the stuff that you need for batteries. Lithium. Oh, they're over there. Like if you want to drop off stream and you want to see one before you leave, let me know which one. Oh, we need to refill argon while we are here, right? And the setup on Atrox for helium is identical. It's just that I have 2 atmospheric condensers. That's the only difference. You see? Easy peasy. Cool. I'm assuming it's the same setup for different resources. There is different versions, right? My first version was 5 RTGs and 2 auto arms and 2 auto extractors, right? So that you get double the amount of resources, right? My next setup was sort of to go with an overclocked auto extractor using the delay repeaters, right? And then the next one was to just use a large T platform directly with no platforms like medium A's for the auto arms. I just put directly on the thing. By the way, this was the. We need to refill hydrazine here a little bit, and this was the um, wrong location. So they were full. All right, sure. I won't judge. And this atmospheric condenser got shredded, so I replaced it with just the gas. We need this bubble here. Oh, poopies. It just escaped. Too bad. It's going to come around in just a second. But I think I can hang out till the end. Oh, that would be cool, man. I appreciate it. I will show you Visenia. See where the yellow flag is? So what I do is I basically go with the VTOL and I go looking for a resource. And then I have a landing pad with me. And when I find a good resource, I put the landing pad in the beacon because you won't distinguish the bubble of the landing pad from any other bubble, right? So I put the beacon. This is the sort of version 1 setup here. And by the way, it's running out as well. But it still has some promise, so I'm hoping that this works. How about the other one? This works too. All right, if it works, we don't touch it. All right, so you see that this still has the 2 medium A's for the auto arms, right? And then I realized that if I only have one and I overclock it, then I only need one auto arm, right? Because the one goes something like 5 times faster if it correctly overclocks. Right, it just goes faster. So I don't need 2 in the same time. One is okay, I only need one auto arm, and then I can position the auto arm here in this empty spot and directly pull it from the top here, right? And I like this platform because let's say for graphite, I have 4 canisters that have 100 graphite each. I can take this off, can put the canister there, and then shovel the resources from one canister to the other, right? So I like this large T platform a lot. It makes my life easier. So now Visenia, lithium. I vote Kalidor. That's what I did, man. That's what I did. By the way, I'm very flexible. I do this after work, right? Like for example, we had someone who wanted to join my game, so I allowed that, but I didn't realize that there is no permission. So they joined during the stream, which was surprising to me. Right? They joined during the stream. I think the RTG is needed for the rover. The rover doesn't have an RTG. I mean, the shuttle can be anywhere. It doesn't matter where the shuttle is. There's 2 bubbles here, basically. So let's check out the lithium. And we need 4,800 lithium if you want to make 4,800 RTGs, right? So basically my idea is once I'm done with the nanocarbon alloy, I will reuse all the auto extractors and I will move them all to Visenia to pull lithium. Right, so there's 1 lithium. There's actually a full canister here. This one is almost full. Just reposition those 2 guys. See, it's pretty full, so I'm hopeful we get quite a bit more out of these guys. It's still sort of like the version 1 with the ramp and everything. And then I just automated it, made it all like really seamless. So what we do then is we take the rover and we just go rovering in any which direction until we find a deposit, and then we just put auto extractors, right? The freed up auto extractors, we just put them there and keep pulling, keep pull. Do you see that? The guy just jumped for some reason. So here we will need a new large storage here. It's at 303, so it still has to pull 100 out of it. But we'll need a large resource canister here pretty soon. So let me see. So I'm flexible, right? We can talk on stream too. Someone from another country joined and they wanted to talk on Zoom, so we did that. Right? It totally doesn't matter to me. It's just after work, right? I just really enjoy playing this game. I really like this game. It's I think so cool, and it's like, you know, when people ask me what it is, it's like Legos for adults without having to pay Roblox, right? That's what I think. Legos for adults without having to pay Roblox. So it's just beautiful, isn't it? I mean, if it weren't for those purple cones, this would be a really beautiful planet, to be honest. It's just that the purple cones are like really annoying. Isn't that cool? That's just so amazing. All right, let's go back to Silva, and I will put this one back, and then we call it a stream. An hour and a half, and we have half of the nanocarbon is full. That's a good day's work. Silva happens to be right. No, no, no. The other Silva. The other Silva. The other Silva. So there's my starting shelter here. Unfortunately, you cannot destroy it. And there's my base. So I walked from my starting shelter to over there to make the base. As soon as I was able to, you know. Let's refill the hydrazine before I forget. At some point we need to make some hydrazine, but not for a while. And we have some argon here. This is waiting for something. I think it will be waiting for ammonium, right? Because we still have soil. Yep, it's waiting for ammonium. So I just need to be a little bit cautious. I think this should be fine. This auto arm can't reach, but just in case I will turn it off. There you go. I need a screenshot. I don't have a screenshot yet. Maybe something like this. Why is it not? Oh, it's waiting for the titanium alloy. I want to wait until it phases in, and then I will take a screenshot with this thing. Or actually, you won't be able to see it this way. Screenshot. I need something for the YouTubes, you know. Otherwise, the YouTubes won't show my video to people. By the way, did you see? Probably
A sprung bearing. Did you see the zebra wall collection here? You probably saw that already, right? You can see how I find every single one of them. It's pretty cool. There's one leopard, three checker, and the rest is zebras. In case you didn't see that yet, I just wanted to show you. Actually, you know what? I can make a complete zebra collection. No, I think I have done this before as a screenshot. So this will be today's screenshot. Coolio. This is it for today. Thanks for watching. Anytime you can make it, just hop on the stream, right? You don't have to talk, but if you talk, I don't mind. I like talking, no problem at all, right? And I literally, as you have probably seen watching my other streams, right? I literally end the game on stream so that you guys can see, right? And then I do this thing here. So, yeah, very, very awesome. That storage wall looks great. It is pretty clean, right? There's a little bit of a delay, of course, right? In the, in the thing. So when you posted it, I read it directly off the post. So there's like about a minute delay, right? From YouTube. It starts almost no delay, and then at the hour and a half mark, it has maybe a minute, 60 seconds of delay. So that storage wall is pretty cool. I think also for the resource canisters, it seems to be working really well, right? Thanks for the stream and showing how the automation works. If you have any questions, right, go on Reddit, ask questions on Reddit. My Reddit handle is YouTube Retro Gaming. It's right there. It's right there. YouTube Retro Gaming, right? So you can just hit me up there, right? And we're going to help you. By the way, everything that I do, when I post on Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, doesn't matter, right? On YouTube, everything goes to Twitter. So if you're using Twitter, you get to see sort of like a ticker tape of everything that I'm doing. You will never miss anything, right? Like when I have a little bit of a conversation with someone on System Era, right? And they get mad with me. You see that on Twitter, guaranteed. Twitter has everything, right? So if you're already using Twitter, follow me on Twitter. Otherwise, if you're not using it, there's no benefit to you, right? That's it for today. I stream every day, and I only play on stream. So if you guys want to get notified, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon will give you an in-app notification, or if you don't have the YouTube app installed, it will give you an email notification. That's it for today. See you guys tomorrow.